Hey guys, super cool pentatonic position shifts for you today. I'm going to demonstrate this from the 17th fret on the bottom string. It puts me at the start of box 3 for the pentatonic scale for E minor. That's kind of where my brain's at. So I'm going to hammer from the lower note to the higher note, 17 to 19. And then I'm going to use my ring finger and I'm going to do a little slide back to 17. And this is creating a position shift because now my ring finger is somewhere it shouldn't be if I'm considering myself to be in box 3. And this is going to give me an opportunity for my pointer finger to reach to the box next door. I'm going to be able to reach out to box 2 to grab 15. And I'm going to get there with the pull off. So the idea is to hammer, shift, and then pull off to the lower box next door. And then I'm going to go up to the second string now, or whatever string's above wherever I'm at. This could happen anywhere on the guitar as long as you're pentatonic. And I'm going to just play 17, 15. So now I'm playing, descending as if I'm running backwards through box 2 of the E minor pentatonic. So now this logic can pick up and get applied further and further on. So the idea was hammer, slide for a shift, and then pull off into the box next door, come down 2 notes of it on the next string, and then we could just drop back down a string to start over. I'm hammering 15 to 17, and I'm going to slide down back to 15 to create a position shift to the next pentatonic box. Now I'm pulling off to 12 within that pentatonic box, and I've moved from pentatonic box 2 to pentatonic box 1. Descending through 15, 12 on the second string, that just puts me descending through box 1. Now I'm going to just drop back down a string. 12 on the bottom string, hammering to 15. It's just a normal hammer inside of a pentatonic box. Sliding back to 12 with my ring finger to generate a position shift, which is going to allow me to pull off to the lower note in this new box. Coming up a string for 12, 10 on the second string to just descend in that box. Yeah, super, super, super neat. So what I think is really cool about this is, first of all, it just is another really cool sounding piece of vocabulary you could use so many places. The other thing is it forces you to figure out using your fingers in completely unusual ways, especially when we get down to, let's see. Say I'm trying this one. If you see, my pinky ends up bunching out in a way that, if you're taking lessons or if you're talking to a more classically trained player, we usually wouldn't want to do this, but we're going to kind of make exceptions for ourselves. This is where we're going to bend the rules just to make something cool possible that wouldn't otherwise be. Now the pinky had to do a bunched up bit, and then it had to come up and reach back out. Likewise, you might find some places where you slide and all of a sudden, your ring finger had just slid, and now it's got to pull off a bigger stretch than what we would typically do. Now here at the 12th fret, this isn't too taboo, but say I'm in A minor. Kind of a hideous stretch with the ring finger has to happen. So it just kind of gets you into the mindset of being able to adapt and be a little bit more nimble and not stick like super to the strict classical way of fretting everything. Hopefully you guys can take this concept a little further and let me know what you get up to with it. Peace.